One of the major concerns that we have as working people who are going to RV is the ability to continue working remotely. And some of the things that we have considered to make sure that we don't have any interruption or minimal interruption with the work that we do remotely is investing in some equipment like a MiFi, like a cell booster, and also making sure that we do stay at campsites that still have internet connection. And also when we are boondocking in urban areas, making sure that we have access to places that offer free Wi-Fi, that we can always get a connection. There's something called Boondockers Welcome. It's a website, and those are people who are willing to offer maybe a plot of land or their driveway or part of their property to people like us, RVers, and we can benefit from their Wi-Fi and water and things like that. So there's definitely ways that this can be done. It's about being creative and setting up those relationships now so that we're not planning like 30 minutes before we arrive and trying to ask, hey, can we use your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is very important. You have to plan it. You have to maybe have a schedule of how often you're gonna go to a place where there's Wi-Fi, and you got to make sure that if your classes aren't virtual, if you aren't doing things live, you have to make sure that you have plenty of content ready to go. So whether if you're taking advantage of the Wi-Fi, if you do have maybe 6 to 8 hours, just set aside, just work then.
And the other thing I want to say is we have had this entire pandemic time troubleshooting internet connections and issues. So we have had a little bit of practice having backup plans, using hotspot, getting in certain rooms, and working on our toes to increase our internet capabilities.